Oh man, loving star. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I don't know what could be worse than any of this shit, to be honest.
Keep is personal, but basically my bank got locked, and I need money in my PayPal to pay some of my bills. Is it possible to ask? I'll pay it back. Now you might be like, why are you asking me? I've asked a few of my subs, bro.
Bro, I don't give a nobody knows you, bro. Who is this guy?
xQc creates vertical relationships and believes his value is based off his viewership, and then in return treats people like cogs to increase that or decrease that value. I know. And
what?
xQc creates...
Bro, what the fuck am I watching? Wait, 1,000 comments. Well, no shit. What the fuck is that? There's no way this is upvoted to high amounts. I mean... Let's see. Can you see a vote percentage or whatever? Guys, what do you see, like a vote percentage or whatever? What the fuck is this? I mean, not again, bro. What am I doing? Bro, what am I doing? Bro. I did 2 segments of a combined of about 35 minutes, total. Okay, and everybody is talking about this like crazy.
xQc creates vertical relationships and believes...
What is a vertical relationship? I need to know what that is. Vertical relationships are those where one of the members has greater standing, whether due to power, authority, or knowledge or wisdom. Those relationships are in nature hierarchical and need to be benevolent in order to function properly. Grandparent, parent, and child relationships are the most common. Okay.
Believes his value is based off his viewership, and then in return treats people like cogs to increase that or decrease that value.
Ludwig just made a video about you on his Muggle Mail channel. You gotta watch it.
And it's a really cynical and fucked up way to do shit. Which makes genuine friendships and communication impossible.
When will
xQc creates vertical...
Wait, I don't get it. Okay. Unless this is a somewhat of a fever dream, okay? This is to be the biggest amount of projection and self-jerking projection I have ever seen in my life. I don't think I have ever come across a piece of media that has this much condensed amount of projection in my life.
xQc creates vertical relationships and believes his value is based off his viewership, and then in return treats people like cogs to increase that or decrease that value. I know. And it's a really cynical and fucked up way to do shit. Which makes genuine friendships and communication impossible.
Bro. I started playing Moxie when I was a nobody, and Moxie was a nobody, and we played together on stream and off stream, and I still talk to Moxie more than I talk to most of my friends or acquaintances, and most of my friends are like that. I'm confused. It explains more in a video. Oh, surely that'll go well. I'm getting baited. Okay, okay. So I'm getting baited by this. So once again, people saying, oh, that's not baiting, bro.
Or decrease that value.
Okay,
I know.
Even out of context, this is unacceptable. Like what? How does that make any sense? This is like a disastrous thing. I look at the comments. Lud seems pissed. I wonder why. Okay. Sad. Despite users of pepper painting of Ludwig all the time, you can tell XC is really like Ludwig. Yeah. They said you need to make up a Ludwig of the digital OG. Yeah. I mean, unlucky. Man, I don't know why he's going so hard like that. Well, I don't know why he's going so hard like that. I don't know why he's going so hard like that. To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I mean, it's a judgment, analysis, and attack on my character that isn't just entry level. Like, this goes pretty fucking hard. That's like if I said, Ludwig knows that his appearance value is pretty low, so he uses his viewership and his status to date somebody like Cutie to in fact climb on the romantic ladder or whatever, and be like, Jesus Christ, bro, like that's kind of hardcore. Like that is a hardcore thing to say. Does that make sense? That is a hardcore thing to say. You understand? It's why you don't say shit like that. I don't know why you're doing that. Oh, he's joking. Okay. Fair enough. Huh? Can't believe this all went switch up because of one clip. It was one clip. It was a domino effect. People either think Ludwig is using xQc, but I think it's just saying that why he believes XC keeps getting these dramas every 4 months. Wait, when have my dramas been anything about this? Wait, the drama this time and last time weren't about this. They literally weren't. They made it that about it, and then now they're saying that it's about that because it happens. When they made this happen. How do you guys understand this? Do you guys understand how this happened? How that works? Oh, I mean, he canceled an event Ludwig is making for him and over every year. True, yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't be bad about that? Yeah, exactly. But I don't think making a judgment of my character about that is warranted. I think that's kind of out of pocket. I think a good word for this is something that we call out of pocket. It's a little out of pocket. Streamers should really take into account their army size before going to war. It's like playing risks. Someone should make a streamer risk. True. Ludwig kept quiet on Twitter and seems angry and fairly. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. I mean, I'm okay with him being angry because I ditched on him. I mean, I would apologize to him like 3 times off stream, and I keep good contact with him. I don't know why he came out of the woodworks. Like, this is what I meant. You guys, I don't mean to be weird about this, okay? But since he's going hardcore about this, okay? Well, I mean, I kind of have to reply. Like, my comments with him have been very, like, good. And he knows it's been, like, kind of wicked insane. Okay? Read the comment. Which one? I don't know. How do we go? He clever what he meant? Do I care that much? No, because that's even out of context. That one goes kind of crazy. I mean, there's not.
Message about X.
How can you, even in context, is like what? Like I'm gonna say Hassan is a dog shit piece of trash human. But wait, guys, there's context. There's context. You guys don't get it. What I meant is that. He's a dog shit piece of human. But sometimes he has good hair. So see, so the insult doesn't count because I gave him a compliment. Like, what? Who cares about the context there? Like, what?
Which I still double down on. I think I feel the same way, too, about streaming relationships, which is why you'll notice most of the friends that I hang out with are people like Atrioc, in Stans, in Slime, in Nick, in Aiden, in Cutie. I don't really hang out with streamers outside of streaming. Because I noticed when I got more viewers, people invited me to more things, would want to hang out with me more. So every single daily friendship and relationship that I keep up with is generally a non-streaming relationship. I find streaming relationships very fickle. You know?
What?
You know? And I feel like it's hard to understand any intentions. It's just it's a weird thing.
Why so? Wait, I don't get it. So is he taking the high ground because he has friendships with like lower viewers, lower like impact influencers, and then he's taking the high ground because of that? And he says that I can invite to events because of my, I'm not confused. I'm confused. I don't get it.
I talked to Toast about it a lot, too. Because it's like, okay, how do you draw the line?
Guys, I'm the one in this drama, and I don't even know what the fuck is this about. I don't even get it. Okay, non-streamers, not low streamers, non-streamers, okay? So, Moxie doesn't stream. I talk to him every day. Am I immune now? Like, I'm confused what this is.
Which I still double down on. I think I feel the same way, too, about streaming relationships, which is why you'll notice most of the friends that I hang out with are people like Atrioc, Stans.
How am I milking it? I don't even know what the fuck. I want to understand it. Somebody's going to attack me. I don't even fuck understand this shit.
In Slime, in Nick, in Aiden, in Cutie. I don't really hang out with streamers outside of streaming because I noticed when I got more viewers, people... Bro,
some of these guys, they only collab with high-rated streamers. They only have high-rated people on their broadcast. They only have high-standard, half-famous, trending, and hyped people around them when they're on broadcast. And they say, yeah, but I hang out with people that don't stream off-stream. Like, I don't get it. Bro, I don't give a shit. I haven't given a shit about any of this shit in forever. When have I ever chosen people based on size? Bro,
Ludwig
bro,
explained it.
bro, my man Ludwig doesn't understand that Among Us, most of the Among Us guys, I'm sorry to say it, you want me to say it, I'll just say it. When they came on, when they came into our lobbies, they had no viewers. And then we literally fucking made these motherfuckers. And do I care? I don't care. I've never used that against them, okay? Until he came around, so I came to the big lobbies and only cared about being in the big lobbies with all the famous people and play his cards right to remain in those lobbies. That's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I mean, whether you want to get mad at me for this or send the truth, that is genuinely what the truth is. He would never play in low-rated, low clout lobbies. Not only did we play low clout, we made those lobbies.
Invited me to more things, would want to hang out with me more.
Bro. We crawled, we walked, we jogged so that they could run. And he's gonna say, hey, bro, this guy only hangs up with people that run. Fuck you talking about?
So every single daily friendship and relationship that I keep up with is generally a non-streaming relationship.
I'm confused.
I find streaming relationships very fickle. You know?
Okay, nice point. Then tell me then. Tell me what the point is so I can move on my fucking life. Just tell me what the point is. Because I don't fucking get it. He's chill with me, he is not chill with me. Okay, you don't get to say that I used to be like cogs, like a bunch of bitch ass and say, oh, he's chilling. Okay, doesn't matter what the context is. You don't go to somebody's chat and say he's a cog user and uses people like pawns and move out of this shit. You don't get to do that. Sorry, man. Not happening. Not on my watch. The point is that me and him are both the same. Me and him are not, and me and him are not the same.
Speaking English today? Also,
me and him are not the same.
It's not a bait. Lud made a vid titled How xQc Became the Most Hated Streamer on Twitch.
Okay. What? He means that it's hard to have other streamers friends because what I'm hearing about that is that it's easier to have streamers or peers at a longer distance while faking to be close with them and bait them to real relationships so you can snake them the fuck out when the coin flips against their favor and you get free points for karma and free internet cookie points when you actually get down to it. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, yeah. It does make sense. I agree.
And I feel
but
like
I don't.
It's hard to understand any intentions.
What?
It's just it's a weird thing. I've talked to Toast about it a lot too.
20
it's
months
like, okay,
already XQCL any plans?
What do you mean? I'm
future
meaning about
merch
viewers.
release?
He says. What do you mean about viewers? If he creates a vertical relationship based on the value, based on his viewership. Okay, I have treated people the same. Okay, when I was an absolute nobody until I was bigger, and everybody knows this shit. Okay, maybe you're new here. Okay, maybe there's like 5 people in chat that I remember this. Okay. There's a lot of imposters left. We got to vote on 6. Imagine if you want to get banned, then fuck it. Maybe if you turn your stream on once in a while, okay, you would have fucking Kevin on top, moron. Okay, listen, realize I'm just kidding, bro. Sorry, I gotta cook them.
You've been publicly single for 2 days and Karina Cox is already your number 1 on the gifted leaderboard. Good stuff, bro.
Yeah, listen. Okay. You're saying you base your own value on your own viewership. Okay, I get it, okay? There's maybe 5 of you remember this, okay? There used to be a time.
No way.
There used to be a time. This is a good example because it's the only example that is easy to say.
Fuck the rest. X is the...
There was a thing called, back in the Watch Pro, called Pro Talk, okay? Pro Talk. And the pros would talk around, okay? And they would discuss pro things. And when I got invited to Pro Talk, okay, everybody knew exactly, okay, what type of person that I was, what type of person that I was going to be, okay? That's just it, okay? And the way that I conduct myself on there is a good example of who I am, okay? I didn't give a fuck and still don't, okay? About the people in those environments, okay? Everybody gets treated the same. And you know what that is? It's treated like trash, okay? I am generally dog shit to be around. And it has nothing to do with them having viewers little or lots. And a good example of that I can show you that of today compared to Pro Talk is when I went into their lobbies, right? When Among Us days, and I played one game and I was never invited again because I was an asshole. Okay? That has anything to do with them having a lot of viewers or them having not a lot of viewers. The narrative doesn't function. I don't treat people and I don't see myself as different now that things are inclined that way. Because now there's a result-based bias. Okay? Because they can say, oh, well, I mean, he's so big, he did it. No, I don't. I've always been a cucklord. And why do I have to convince people? Why do I have to convince people that I'm a cucklord and I've always been? How is it so hard to believe? Why does everybody always want to shit on me and say I'm a cucklord and then somehow that I wasn't before and I just became that? I've always been. What is wrong with you, bitch? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong? I've always been an absolute disaster. What about it?
I know there's a lot of drama, but I think it would be best not to go too far down the rabbit hole of dog
I
shit.
don't understand.
Only clarify stuff instead of firing back. Sometimes the hardest
I'm
thing
not
to
proud
do
of that,
is to say
but I'm proud that
nothing.
it removes ammo from their guns
xQcl.
when they fucking pointed at me. Yes.
How do you draw?
So yes, I guess I am proud of that. Yes, I'm happy about that. What about it? Oh yeah, what else? Okay.
Based.
Read the comments, bro. What was that?
Pog.
It just says, done it on the first time right with him.
Link.
Okay. What was that? I forgot. That's just like going from size the same. I mean, I passed it. I mean, I'm sure all the Destiny friends can remember the fucking Destiny / Hassan.
Paper paint.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what's absolutely fantastic? You know what? This is so rich that this is being validated by Hassan. The guy that I played it with Destiny when he had literally 4 viewers. Actual 0 Andy. And we didn't give a fuck playing with him and treating him like a peer, like a friend, like anybody around. That's it. That is so incredibly rich, especially after. That whenever he passed Destiny and he milked him, he threw him and would ignore him for the rest of his career, acting like he didn't exist once he milked him to a crisp and moved on to talking, interacting with people with higher standings and higher viewers to continue on that path. That is so incredibly rich. Holy shit, man. The irony in this thread or in these clips, it's physically painful. Like, I don't get it. When is this gonna stop? Where people act like history doesn't exist, and it is all like the wind. When do we? They just think that they can just move on with their lives and forget about the past and act. Bro, what is that, man? That's delusional. You want to hear a thing about this? Okay. I don't think it's even negative. It's just the way that X sees his casual friends, not a dudes he games with every day. I don't think people know about how I conduct myself with my actual friends or whatever. It's not a secret that some big streamers have DM'd each other maybe a few times in total ever. Spend time with each other or kind of collab. Okay. Most xQc fans would be agreeing with that Lovic said if it wasn't Lovic who said it. I just don't agree with that. Well, Lovic said is popular enough opinion about xQc I've seen many times on his sub. From his, even his own fans, he regularly uses your account as a license to say and do Bro. Of course I'm stun locked. This is so disingenuous. It's insane. What? At the time, I used to talk shit when I was a nobody, and everybody hated me, and I loved that. I thought it was fun. I just did it for attention. I don't give a fuck. I just had to do it with viewership. I did it because it was fun, and I said it because it's fun. What about it? I mean, bro, I'm self-aware. I don't give a fuck. I like attention. I like streaming some shit, and I think it's a lot of fun. What about it? But that did not change because of some numbers or some analytics. Okay, Shimmer should really take into account their army's not okay. We saw that already. Weird take. I never got this feeling from xQc as a casual viewer. He hangs out with anyone really. Bro, exactly. Like, I don't get it. Bro, most of the events or the Twitch rivals, we always play with some like 1 or 2 people that I don't even know who the fuck they are. Do they get treated like shit? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Does that do with yours? Fuck no. Like what? I treat Mendo like shit. Oh, okay, fuck. Okay, that plays into the narrative. Fuck. Okay. Except for Mendo, that doesn't count. That one doesn't count. I guess it's an exception. It's an exception to the rule. I get to abuse Mendo. Okay, I get to abuse him. Okay, because when I met Mendo, okay, I had 100 viewers and he had 9K. Okay, that case I get to abuse him. Okay, because we have established that I abused him when I was a nobody and way under. Okay, and now we flip the coins and I can still abuse him because of that. I get to do that. I'm allowed. Yes, I'm allowed. I get a free ticket. So that one doesn't count. But for the other people, that's true though. Self-report. Most of the people actually chill with on stream aren't even streaming or are not mega streamers. True. And all we can say actually believe this value based on viewership. With a straight face. Viewership is exactly what Lowwick talks about constantly on his podcast and his videos. On a podcast with Mr. Beast, they talk about how Lowwick returns and Mr. Beast calls instantly why he doesn't do it also with his friends. Joking not Lowwick treats people like Cogs himself. I love Mendo. I've known Mendo for 5 years now. Viewership is also the reason why people met xQc. Nobody would care if a 5K Andy skips an event. But the end is massively important to the event's revenue. It's hard to really blame someone for this, but shit camp, be massively reliant. I just want to be treated like a person. I try to treat people around me like a person. Guys, I'm not kidding. I like treating people around me like a person. And I sometimes, that means I treat them like trash. And I treat them like trash because it's banter and it's fun. Okay? But the reality is that I wish that the same thing was applied to me. Where I'm treated like a person also. Whether that means I get trolled or insulted or not. Make sense? Guys, why do you guys think that I like playing with people that treat me like shit so much or banter with me or insult me? Right? Because they make me feel human. They make me feel like if I troll them and I sent them some shit, then they're allowed to do the same thing. And the fact that they do send me some shit and they do insult me, I think it's a lot of fun. Is it makes me feel like they're seeing me as a whatever person on Discord. And that's how I want it to be. If I'm on Discord with somebody, I want them to treat me like I'm somebody on Discord. Not some whatever the fuck guy with, like, I don't get it. That's all I ask for. Man. Like you have a degrading fetish. I don't get it, it's called banter. Like, if you invite me to an event as an individual, I want to be as an individual. Otherwise next time, make me send you a fucking invoice.
I am really sorry you have to go through this. You have never changed, and it's sad to see peers jumping you. They need to move on so you can much love to my juicer xQcl.
No, genuinely. You know what's fun with companies? You know what's fun with companies, chat? What's fun with companies? Okay? If they want me to do something for them, you know what they do? You know what they do? They send me a $sign offer for a service. I show up, I do the service based on my size for the bag, and I move on. Okay? So why, if we do a friends event and I get invited as a person, I'm treated as a value amount? Why? If you want to treat me like a value amount, if you want to treat me like I'm bigger, then pay for that, bitch ass. Pussy. End of story. If you want to treat me like a fucking bag, then send me a check. End of story. Otherwise, treat me like a human, and I'll treat you like a human. Fucking hell, man. Is it that hard? Jesus Christ, man. That's like... Well, I would assume the creators in this space would understand how that fucking dynamic works. According to on the stream, she didn't get involved. She did solo commentary.
She made you.
Okay. Like I told Cheetah off stream, we spoke for a little bit. We had next like a couple messages. Okay.
2 years xQcl.
Okay. Simple concept.
Yo, I'm not really a drama kinda guy. I just wanna see that xQc ass shake that ass.
I'll shake my ass in a minute. Okay. Nah, listen. What people need to understand, okay, is that I am no victim in this space. Okay, I'm not a victim. Okay, I don't have any. I'm not gonna crawl back into my shell like a fucking troll. Oh my god, dude, the whole world is against me. It's sometimes things get kind of heavy. Okay, but I rarely fucking turtle shell. Okay, but in this instance particularly, okay, I've dealt with the homophobic fake label. I have dealt with the racist fake label. I have dealt with incredibly dog shit labels for years, which have prevented me from talking, from getting opportunities, from interacting, and sometimes even my friends weren't allowed in certain events or in certain places because they're affiliated with me and they're some of my friends. Okay, I remember a long time ago, I saw this before as a tournament that my friends couldn't get in because they were my friends publicly. Okay, because of those labels. So seeing Cutie, this was yesterday since she deleted it, but seeing Cutie try to say that, people say, it got clarified, but people say, seeing Cutie say that my audience hates women after her and Ludwig are very strong on the fact, and they say publicly, that if you are a certain way, your viewers are a certain way, right? That is like Ludwig's like bread and butter argument is that if you are a certain way, your viewers are a certain way. And everybody knows this. That's his bread and butter philosophy. And don't say no to this in question mark. He's always said this. It's one of his first arguments coming to LSF was that if you do something, if you act some way, the viewers will. So I'm taking that fact against him, saying, if she says that my audience hates women, then I hate women. And I took great offense in that. Because these labels, they are hard to unstick. With platforms like that, with platforms like this, I'm only using it against them, okay? Saying that shit, it sticks, okay? There's strong words and strong labels, okay? And people try to cancel each other, and these things, they stay for a long fucking time, okay? So when you berate those words like misogyny, racism, homophobic, you best fucking hope that your harpoon not only strikes your whale, but fucking kills it. When you parade these things, you better hope you're going for a fucking kill. Because if you do not kill your target with shit like that, it goes balls to the walls insane. And I won't stand for that, being labeled like that over and over again after surviving so many times with this shit. It is so fucking annoying. No, it's not even a fucking Joker thing. Stop being weird about it, man. That everybody understands this. Like, if you label somebody as a racist, you're just going for the kill. Like, that's it. So seeing that, I get offensive because I've been on the short end of that stick for a long time. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Okay? So yeah, it struck a nerve, I guess you could say. So I didn't let that fly for that. I didn't let it fly. It's why I
Let's be real.
It's why
if you didn't have as many viewers and didn't show up, no one would give a shit. Leeches be mad lol.
Boom, that's it. I'm not like a social expert, okay? And some of these concepts are kind of hard to swallow, okay? Because they're kind of hardcore, okay? But my philosophy with this, it's kind of like this. The stronger the accusation, right? And the stronger the words are that you use, the more that it's important that it goes through and you have proof for it. Does that make sense? Like, if you go really hardcore, I guess I hate making what is this camp about today? I hate making a parallel about this. Okay, this is very very weird parallel. Okay, but after watching like the Amber Heard trial shit on stream, is this gonna pop in or what? Right? If you make big accusations that are strong and can cancel somebody, you have to hope that it's going to fucking land and that you get there. Because if you don't, you should get fucked on. Sorry to say it, okay? If you go hard somebody and you fail, you should get fucked on for it. Because the damage you intended to cause is massive. Do you understand? The intended damage is what matters the most. If I say, this guy hates K-pop, I don't think anybody will care that much. It's a low damage infraction. It's a low damage thing, right? It's kind of low. Right? It's whatever. Who cares? So if the guy doesn't hate K-pop, then it's like okay. I mean, whatever, bro. I mean, it's not. But if you say, oh man, this guy hates women, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I've stood up and spoken in good light of women and as best as I can. Even when the tape meta was massively against me, I still stood up when people were against me, and I thought I was like an ally or something like that. And seeing that just made me like, fuck, man, I'm molding now. Yes, I'm molded. Yeah. Was that mold? Yeah, I'm mold. I'm mold. So yeah, I guess you hit the target, man. So yeah, but I spoke with her later, and I ended up deleting the more personal insults because like yeah, like she deleted her shit. I'll delete my shit, but people still know that I'm upset about it, and I should. So seeing Ludwig come in out of the woodworks and start defending and throwing fucking mud in the pin, say, guys, I'm doing social commentary. Come on, bro. Guys, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that I'm coming in out of the woodworks and going hard on this and throwing mud in, guys. I'm just social commentarying. Come on, man. I'm like a bit of projecting. These guys act like they don't do that. XQc appears as much more authentic and Hassan Ludwig. Hassan does anything you can optimize views. It's crazy to me that these creators are choosing sides of the story. Both XQc obviously fucked equivalently. Shameless streamers like Hassan GD trying to profit off the situation once again. True. X has been acting the same when he was a Overwatch with 500 viewers. Don't know why people. Yes! Yes! Finally! Fuck, man! Bro! Jesus! Bro! Jesus! Fuck! An old viewer, man! Fuck, man! You see, for us, follows the polar opposite of a cynical entrepreneur when it comes down to streaming. Initially, first collabs events. There's no real effort. Hey! Chill out, man. Chill out. Chill. Okay, relax, man. He's going too hard for no reason. Can't get a driving license to drive the car. He probably doesn't care much about. Unless he gambles away. Who's more likely to be cynical? Choose people like cogs of value figure here. The antisocial degenerate gambling addiction that will probably ruin his second life, or the guy who pretends to who engineers socially lucrative sabotage. Okay. On his podcast, he gave a guy who was posting his clips on YouTube, getting anything, making profit off of him, since the guy's clips got so many views instead of copywriting. Yeah, I heard him, yeah. Yeah, he still works for us now. But, I mean, I lowered the cut from 60-40. Guys, yeah, it doesn't. I don't want to be weird about this, okay? Editor Andy, we ended up lowering that split to 85-15 because the amounts got a little bit too high, okay? The amounts went too hardcore, okay? And listen, and we re-engineered the split, okay? It's still fair enough, though. It's fair enough, though. Dude, that is fair enough, yo. Guys, the amounts are still massive. The dude is on a fucking doctor's salary times 2, times 3. Like, okay, for editing purposes, he's doing great for himself. He's doing good. Okay, so I don't think it's I don't see that as a problem. I don't want to get the feeling that these friends X have never really liked them, and as soon as a chance arises, they gang up on him. Poe didn't just see. Yeah, these have been chill. Jesus. Literally for streamer clean us on as this. Then your GFs of tweeting if I'm drama and starting yourself between two people that broke up in the family series. Kid. I'm not wearing Botox, man. I don't know why you really keep saying that shit. On what? My balls, bro. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, sound literally does this. 4s and 2. Okay, relax. All these other streamers are snacked and terrible.
I find it ironic and funny that people shit talk about us the juicers, but want our view count and power when XQC gets invited to events.
I just wish that things were like just simpler, man. Like I don't, bro. I just wish that things got simpler. They're just simpler. Love you talking about viewer count, lol. The mad executive digital events, okay. Hassan is like the king of doing that. Hassan is the pot calling the kettle black.
27 months Bogu.
Love describing Hassan accurately. Oh wait, was that about XQc a little awkward? Oh jeez. Lud is self-reported. Yeah, I mean... Well, I don't want to
That's like, if that is a fucking call-out that destroys, relationships or whatever, you're a fucking psycho, okay? I don't even think XQc legitimately thinks that.
Wait, what?
US, the juicers.
Okay? I don't even think XQc legitimately thinks that.
Do what? As
Hey,
excited to
chat.
say one of see, I'm
this
so
hot
stoked to be
friend.
degrees. I'm so sick.
And I was right. Half the fucking juicers are like, Cutie was right, but she shouldn't have said what she said. You were right in the situation, but you shouldn't have said what you said.
What?
Here's the thing, okay?
Go back to work. Go back to work.
That's like, if that is a fucking call out that destroys, relationships or whatever, you're a fucking psycho, okay?
What do you mean? Guys, nobody said anything that he's saying. I don't know what
I don't even think XQc legitimately thinks that. And I was right. half the fucking juicers are like, Cutie was right, but she shouldn't have said what she said. You were right in the situation.
Leica did a short stream today confessing. Cutie mentioned her DMs with you and had a wholesome clip. Save yourself from the stun lock. Also,
like I said,
XQCL.
the way I feel about what Cutie said, I felt that, and I think about that. But like I said, we had an exchange of DMs that was pretty short, okay? But you know, we said, I'll delete the fucking personal insults, okay? And we can move on.
Did you hear about
it was in bad spirits, okay? Both sides, and we can chill about that. We don't have to go crazy about this shit, okay? It's whatever. You know, I'm not like, does it erode our relationship a little bit? Yes, it does, okay? I'm not gonna say, guys, we're perfectly friends now. It erodes a bit of our friendship, okay? End of story. That's okay. These things can be repaired or whatever. It's fine.
But you shouldn't have said what you said. Here's the thing, okay? Like I've had both Adept's family, xQc stay with me. Like I like this dude, okay? Like I enjoy spending time with him. But over the past fucking year or so, since he like went back on the Gamba sponsorship, he just started actively pushing both me and everyone else around. Like,
what is he talking about? Bro. What I do with my channel and my content that doesn't involve them. What? No, I wish people understand this, okay? Okay, listen. Unless this affects them directly, okay? What I do with my shit that involves me and me only doesn't affect them in any way that should be like this.
He just started actively pushing both me and everyone else around, like it just away from him. Okay? And
okay, that gave me a fucking headache. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
that's like, if that is a fucking call out that destroys relationships or whatever, you're a fucking psycho. Okay? I don't even think xQc legitimately thinks that.
Yeah, what even stem from that? What's even the context of this shit?
I feel like a small
Well, the juicers are cringe and new followers and the community is wholesome.
portion of the juices are cringe and they're all new followers, but most of his community is wholesome, but only the toxic chatters reflect this community and reflects him as a person, which is sad.
I don't get it.
Bro, this was not a fucking call out, okay? This is not like aggressive. You're just only saying that this is aggressive because you think it's aggressive. Like, you think that this is aggressive because someone told you.
Okay.
There's a reason.
One thing is, I can understand that a lot of my close friends and stream friends all said Gamba sucks. I don't agree with them or whatever. And I haven't called them out or had a battle with them or had a feud against them or tweeted against them or fucked them over. People think that out of like 20 streamers saying fuck that shit, right? That I went against all of them. I haven't, because it's reasonable. That's fair. That's fair. But he made it so it like affects him, and then it created a problem because of it, and then it got mad at me for fighting back the way that he's jumping on the fucking hatred against me. Not what I do. Against me. Not what I do. Me. It's like just
reason
weird.
why X doesn't raid anyone anymore? Yeah, I know.
That's the fucking problem.
Like I literally
what?
said, I wish he was a fucking adult about something. Like, here, this is the weakest call out on the planet. XQc bailing last second on shit camp is obviously bad. Cutie busted their ass for the event and spent a lot of her own money to make content for everyone. I think him claiming it, and also him
claiming it's because of that event. Yeah, the problem I have with this tweet is they said it will somehow be bad. I never did that. Why the fuck would I talk about an event? Why would I talk about an event that my friends are working hard on and say that it's going to be bad? I have never said that. I have never said that. Last time you guys tried to go again, look at all these fucking lots of Andes. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. You did. We already went past this. That's what I said. Find a clip that I say that, and I'll give you anything you want. I will relinquish all my points about this one singular time. I have never said that. I said that I was going to be bad because I felt insecure about my own ability to collab with other streamers that a lot of them at the same time, especially streamers that I'm not comfortable with, that I haven't met before in the past. That is my insecurity, my problem,
Where is Luca?
my ability,
Please tell me
my
where
results,
Tim is.
not theirs,
Luca Tim, Luca
not
Tim,
theirs,
Luca Tim.
and my vision of their content. Not the same.
Claiming it's because Soda's not coming and that the event will somehow
Not the same.
be bad is unfathomably awful. I'm sure there's more to it, and I don't want it clouding an otherwise fun event among friends. It just feels icky to carelessly shit on something someone else worked hard on, even if you.
I did not shit on it. I talk about it in a personal. Guys, this is simple. I spoke about this in a personal way, in my personal ability to do something. Never about theirs. Never about the whole conglomerate of it. My thing. Me only.
Had legitimate reasons to bail beyond wanting to do gambling streams. Ultimately, I was excited to see everyone, including xQc,
To bail beyond, just like, dude, everybody knows about this. Throughout the whole event, a singular time that I gambled, and it was for 35 minutes on a late night when the event was live. What about it, bitch? What about it?
see, I'm still stoked, even though it's going to be, you know, 1,000,000 degrees in the sun and I'm sick. Hope we don't die. That's like, if that is a fucking call out that destroys, you know, relationships or whatever, you're a fucking psycho. Okay? I don't even.
That sent everybody against me, and he knew it would. And also, friends don't fucking do that. Dude, friends don't fucking intend the worst and put words in my mouth to get fucking free cookie points. Friends don't fucking do that. It's not about it is not about the strength of the call out. It's about the fact that friends don't do that. That's the only thing that matters to me. Okay? Fuck the size, the stream size, the likes, the followers. That is simply how that works. Okay? And I was upset that a friend would intend the worst, put words in my mouth that made me look the worst on purpose. Why? Why would you do that? That is the definition that everybody would agree on of what we call a snake. That is a serpent, snake in the grass type shit fucking behavior. Okay? And I won't let it fly. What do you think? That I'm gonna hang out with the people who do snakes as whenever they can? What happens when I do something that is actually bad? Is he gonna quintuple down and go fuck me up? It's the symbolism of it. You understand it? It's the symbolism. Okay, good. Past that. Fuck man. Guys. I gave it $0 to Slicker. I told you guys already. Guys, I told you already, I give no dollars to Slicker. Stop asking about this. So basically, okay, yeah, that drama is whatever to me. I don't care that much for it. It's just like, he asked for money, and I said, I got you to Slicker. And then he did me a bunch of other shit, okay? And my intent was to wait a little bit to see what happens and see if I see any red flags. And I did see red flags. So I ended up not sending him money. I sorry to say I ended up baiting him, but it's like, yeah, I'm kind of done with this. Unless somebody says some shit, I'm kind of over it. I mean, I don't want to go hard on these guys, but I don't want, you know.
What's a forcing, chat? Forsen. What the fuck is a forcing?
Okay.
Someone said I'm on forcing side. What is that?
Acting like they don't do that. It appears as much more.
What's a forcing?
As long as anything, you optimize views.
What's a forcing? LULW? Man, shut your punk ass up, you bitch. I don't speak that shit, bro. I speak English.
Jeez, this guy, bro.
What the fuck is a...
Classic miss both sides. What am I supposed to do? I fucking hate xQc. He's a garbage human being and a huge piece of shit. Is that like, what do you want me to say?
Nice one, dude. Good clip, bro. Good clip, bro. Good clipping. Yeah, I think people saying that I'm equally guilty, whatever, don't have the... It's insane people on Twitter yesterday that didn't have the context for anything. No context for anything. People getting mauled out the wazoo. Bro, X did this on stream and had with a heart rate monitor. What am I supposed to do, bro? Like turn my camera off, my mic off, my heart monitor off? Like, bro, I'm just streaming, motherfucker. Like, do people don't know how streams work? Like, bro, xQc broke up with a heart monitor, monitoring his emotional state on stream for maximized content. Bro, settle the fuck down, bitch. Yeah, I did that. So what? Like, what the fuck else for me, dude? Jesus Christ, man. What? People just went fucking crazy. Like, dude. Like I said yesterday, okay? I think what I did initially, guys, I think what I did initially, the first day at night, okay, before I went offline, okay, was a decent ending. It was a good summary, without leaks, that only puts me at fault, and we could have moved on, boom. And from that on, 3-hour VOD, 1 hour thing, then, man, I hate saying this shit, man. Like, people saying, oh man, holding GF hostage. Like, she was clarifying in the chat. I said, you can clarify in voice if that's better for you. Like I'm holding her hostage. And then saying, no, we can't do that. And then going live and continuing the battle one-sided. Oh, what? What the fuck is that? I'm so confused. You took everything public. No, I think when it comes to relationships, okay, if you're not together and you want to be associated with somebody anymore, and you want to separate yourself out of the relationship and appear single when you are single, I don't view that as a problem. Sorry if this will make you mad. I think you should have the right, if you're in a relationship, when you are done and separated, to appear as single and not associated anymore. And I think I made a transition, not hurtful, not bad. My intention at least was to make it as best as possible. And as watching my own VOD, I did it. And to me, that's all that matters. I was never a bad faith actor, and it did as best as I could. And to me, that's the thing that matters the most. That's it, end of story. And you look at that I'm guilty, that I do something private, public. I want to be publicly on my own. After everything, boom, without giving much context, the only context I give was I had the sole purpose to make her look good, so she does not get harassed on the bridge to her single life as well. That was the only goal. And I achieved that. And then we had to go back and fucking boom it and explosions again and fuck, man. 2 times. Back to back in it, man. Why? Why do I have to do that? And I look bad when it happens too. Twice. What the hell is that impossible? It's important for me to approach all angles of this so I can move on. Okay, so people won't say, but dude, what about this? What about that? What about this? Okay. Everybody try to get at me for using it for content, using it for this, using it for that. And dude, you can say whatever you want about it, okay? I don't give no fuck. If you want me to confirm it for you, dude, I use it for content. Pac-Man. At least it was fucking my story, at the very least. People are gonna act like they're above me when they're literally fucking restreaming, recontenting, repackaging, and giving their useless takes about it when they're not involved. What fucking irony is that shit? What is wrong with these people, man? Bro. At least it's my shit. At least. Like what? Like, I don't get it. As what? You had some good takes. Send it. Fucking blood sticking mosquitoes on my fucking balls all fucking day, man. Trying to suck the blood out of my skull.
And I guess if you want my take on the whole situation, I personally think the whole situation is very sad. And I messaged xQc, I messaged Adept, and I said, I'm sorry that this is happening. Because I put myself in their shoes, and I thought if me and Milena would have this happen on stream, it'd be mortifying. Like, I actually was just horrified of the whole situation. I just wish it wasn't even on stream. Just wish it wasn't. You know, it's just fucking horrifying. So, you know, that was my take. And I'm not picking sides. I'm not on either one side, to be honest. I don't even know what side to pick. I'm not.
Yeah. I think the best way I could have done it the first night, right, is not do that, not go public, and then I should have fucking waited years until another girl came on stream, and then I was labeled as a cheater because I was both dating Sammy and another person at the same time, right, and then fight the horde of people saying I'm cheating from that point on, and try to out myself as a non-cheater. I guess that's the way to do it. I guess that was my other only option. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, fuck is wrong with this shit, man? Like, what?
I'm not on either one side, to be honest. I don't even know what side to pick. I didn't watch all 8 hours of it like you fucking weirdos probably did. I'm on side, I don't know. Nothing. So we're sitting in the middle there. Yeah, is Mitch in the chat?
We want Star Citizen
What's up, Mitch?
streams.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was sad to me.
What am I doing to project? I'm not projecting. I don't get it. Phone call. What? What are you talking about? Phone call. What happened? Yeah, I mean, like I said, nigga's fine, but I think what's cringe about, I think that's cringe that everybody's missing. The very big point, okay, is that in those interactions, okay, these are like personal things, I guess, that are like between me and her, whatever. But some behaviors of other actors are just straight up not okay. Just actual wrong. And the fact that people are not, the fact that people are not calling them out for being straight up wrong is just fucking weird as shit. I think it's weird. Good. Okay, we want some names. I mean, guys, like yesterday, why did I have to look like an insane person calling out Cutie for the things she's saying? Nobody, guys, all personal things that should I have done this, should I have done that, is all subjective, I guess. It's all based on your moral compass. But some of the things that were said about me when they shit are just straight up wrong. And nobody calls them out. Cutie was wrong. Nobody called her out. Instead, she gets defense. People jump on her side. And I'm not saying the random commenters. I'm saying the people, like the other streamers and public figures, all coming out. Casey Tran, whatever the fuck, all defending. Like, bro, they're just straight up wrong. Like, what is this shit, man? I don't know. It's so. Yeah, and I saw a bunch of internet rats, like this old guy from Overwatch League, right? He was like somebody who did like press, something like that, right? He did like some whatever the fuck. Okay. He just, oh yeah, don't use my platform this way. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is disgusting, bro. You watch reality TV on national television about people's relationships, you fucking cucklord, and you're gonna get mad at me, dude, for having a fucking 20-minute clarification argument on stream? Man, get a fucking grip, you fucking absolute ballless moron. What is your problem, bro? Man, shave your fucking head, you bald fucking idiot. What is your problem, man? What is wrong with this guy, bro? Fix your shit, man.
Did I ever say someone wasn't in the wrong? I'm confused. Did I say that? I didn't. Oh, weird. Weird how that fucking happens. I also never called xQc a misogynist. I said his audience, which all of our audiences on Twitch are mostly full of misogyny. So it's like you have to be on the opposite end of it in order to.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That means that any arguments with a woman means that you should be canceled because you know for a fact your audience is against women. So this doesn't make any sense, bro. If you follow, I'm not even making this shit up as a whataboutism. If you follow this train of thought logically, this means that you are not allowed to have an argument with a woman because you know that you're going to win based on the fact that they're women, and everybody in chat hates women. That is not sound logic.
Yelling. I also never called xQc a misogynist. I said his audience, which all of our audiences on Twitch are mostly full of misogyny. So it's like you have to be on the opposite end of it in order to. Sorry, Ludwig is yelling. Holy fucking shit. 1 second. I have to close this.
I'm gonna hear what he says it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can deny that Twitch's main demographic is mostly men, right? And a lot of men are misogynist, and so you just have to be on the opposite end of it, and it's just lame.
I think it's a little bit unfair to say that it's xQc's audience that's misogynist, though, right? Because, like, if you categorically say that people on Twitch, I would actually support Cutie in saying that I think that there is a large strain of misogyny on Twitch, unironically.
Okay, yes. Everybody,
I actually think that that's true.
I always agree with this. I have never backed up on this. I've always said this. I always said that streaming as a woman, it has more hurdles, and getting to these places is harder. It's a harder. I've gone on record saying this shit, and I've had clips and all that stuff about this over years. Not even because I was pushing to it. I've periodically had these takes. Periodically.
And I think that most people would probably agree with that. Most men being misogynist, obviously, I think that's ridiculous. And she said that. She did say that. Define misogyny. Holding resentment or some lingering dislike towards women for features or things about them that are intrinsic towards them being women. That's what misogyny means. That's what I think. That's clearly what I'm saying. Like, I'm not speaking around this. I literally think that on Twitch, there is a tremendous amount of people that are unironically misogynist. And you see that every single time. Okay, look. People...
Especially because it's a male-dominated platform with a lot of gamers. Okay, so to say, I mean, gamers has... gaming has a high density of fucking
call Cutie a leech because she's dating.
It's high density. Sorry, man.
People do the exact same thing with every streamer relationship. They did the same thing with Adept and xQc. They did the same thing with Mitch and Mira. They did the same thing with Soda and Leia. They did the same thing with me and Izzy. They do the same thing every single fucking time. Fair enough. Whenever the common denominator is the website, this is what the result is. So I think that it's pretty fair to say that there is, even if it's not a majority of people, and to be honest, guys, I really don't think it is.
It's why I treaded lightly on my way out, and
it is a majority.
I repeat myself, I'm done saying it.
People that hate
I'm
women,
done saying it. There's no point in saying
they're the ones that spend the most time on the website because they're not spending the time with their girlfriend. So a lot of those people are going to be on Twitch. And they're so loud that they are seemingly a larger amount of people than what there really are. Yeah. Parent Witch just confirmed it is true. Yes, so like basically like because they have a louder voice, like 10 incels sounds like 50, right? Or something like that. So I think that's true. I do think Cutie was totally in the wrong in categorizing xQc's audience as misogynist, though. Because if you categorize a person's audience as misogynist, I think that you imply that that person has cultivated an audience that is misogynist. And if you do that and you make the implication, it's easy to assume that this was done intentionally. So, like, for example, if...
That's what I said. And you know what? They can't even play the card. Sorry. I know this is in the past and we've had our things flattened out. But they can't have the benefit of the doubt that they don't know about this and they don't know about these ways of thinking, because It Is Lovely has been at the forefront of this, and they have known this for a long time, that the root is the branch type shit. They've always said this, so it's not defendable at this point.
If I say somebody like Faker has a large audience of people that have, like League of Legends, that's because Faker plays League of Legends. If I think that, like Amarath has a large audience of...
why is fucking Aslan and OTK, bro? Why is he having such good take sometimes? And he's with the fucking rats, man.
Guys,
I don't even know, bro.
In a hot tub, then I think that that's pretty fair, and it's because she's cultivated that audience. If I say that Sea-Doo, a large part of his audience are WoW players that like watching Arena and PvP and stuff like that, I think that would also be true. And the common denominator between all of those things is the fact that those people have done something to cultivate that audience. It's a very well-established reality that a streamer does cultivate their audience. Now, this is not a one-to-one ratio, and bad people, bad actors in communities are not necessarily reflective of the community, and oftentimes the community itself is not necessarily reflective of the streamer, but there is absolutely a correlation. So what I'm saying is that whenever you make an indictment of xQc's community as being misogynist, you also make an indictment of xQc to either be a misogynist himself, or to willingly or intentionally or unwillingly, but to be doing something that causes misogyny. So if any of these things are true, it would not make sense that Cutie Cinderella would want to collab with him. And I think that obviously what she's saying here is true. And I'm glad that she deleted the tweet because it does make xQc look bad in a way that I think is unfair. I think the entire...
Disney says when you have some free time, he said you couldn't keep it to yourself forever. Bro, but I've said that already. I don't need Destiny to have this take, man. I've already said this. I said that keeping it for myself, yeah, I get it. Having a time in between a breakup and going public about it, this is a certain amount of time, okay? Yeah, I can have a scapegoat that I got pushed early, but I have a track record where I'm saying, yeah, I want to be public. Like for me, it's very important.
You should have stood
moving
up for
on
Sammy to your family, but it's your right to let
to
it be
remove the
known that
cloud
you're single.
of
That was
hiding
an
things.
unfair
Everybody
request of
knows
Adept
this
for you
shit,
to
man.
keep people guessing on your relationship status.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah. Was this? You should never talk shit on someone and expect them not to return the favor. If you take the low road, yeah. BZ take, man. Another decently BZ take, man. First reply. Okay, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Her website has a problem with that. She's right about that. And it's not unique to xQc.
Enough.
So there you go. Read the comments? Sure. Kayaks are enabling misogyny same day. She streams convicted domestic abuser.
Just call that X for enabling. Wait. So what?
Was Nico lol. Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Jesus.
I don't know anything about Nico. I've heard that she's a terrible person. I don't really care. Like, she's not really a streamer, hardly, so, like, why the fuck would I give a shit?
Yeah, I don't want to say any public statement, but I had heard from certain articles there was an actual
Hello, xQc, please do not skip this dono.
See here, convicted death of domestic abuse. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Excuse me, delete tweets, complain on stream. Well, she said something she shouldn't have said because she was trying to defend her friend. Like, Adept is her friend, and she was trying to defend her friend because she felt like her friend was in a bad position. Should she have said that? No. But is it something that's understandable? Yeah, of course it is.
Fair enough.
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's the way it goes. Statement still stands. Where you call misogynist? Why would you continuously invite him? I think that she was just talking shit. That's all it was. She was talking shit.
Yeah.
And she was just mad and upset about it, and that's all there was to it. Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. Why?
Could you also
guys,
give the girl?
Guys, sorry for spawning chat, guys. I like hearing it. Guys, I'm not trying to milk it, okay, or what? I'm literally just, I'm going through this shit. I'm going through it.
Girl who's proven to scam guys out of a lot of money a platform. I have no idea.
I'm just going through it.
Let's see here. Cutie should have never made a gross tweet about his community. She has no more background. Inviting a streamer. She doesn't believe his community is outside.
Interesting to hear his takes and what the people think. Okay, I don't compete with what people think. Okay, but it's interesting to know about it.
Card, which is appalling. Yeah. So everybody point out a few tweets that cross over into blatant sexism and use that as a gotcha moment on xQc's community. With community that side, there's always gonna be people like that. No, the other thing to keep in mind is like whenever you're trying to find tweets that like are tweets that are out of line, because like I mean absolutely there are people that legitimately like I bet there are people that actually hate black people that watch xQc. Like they are unironic, massive fucking racists. Because whenever you have a lot of people in a group, that's the way averages play out. That's what happens. There are probably some people like that in my stream too. It's not his fault. This is just what happened.
It's why sometimes being too edgy is what I stopped doing. I hate saying I don't want to be a blue hair Andy. Okay? It's why being too edgy sometimes, right? It inflames those people and empowers them, which really sucks. It's like you want to make a harmless joke that people want to have fun with and laugh. But you know for a fact that some guy behind the scenes has a certain stereotype in his head and it fuels him like, fuck yeah, man, I was right, dude. And they're fueled by it, and it sucks. It's like that, but it is what it is.
You have a lot of people that watch a stream. So, of course that happens. Now, how do you discern whether the person is causing that behavior to happen or not? Well, there's a lot of different ways that you can look at that. However, I do think that if you take a tweet or a couple of tweets from certain people and you're like, wow, look at this person's insane, not necessarily. Because like for example, like I made a tweet, and I'll give you an example of this, right? And let's go ahead and cross this one out, and I'll pull it up. So I made a tweet, and I said...
Also, guys, I already tweeted about this shit, okay? Guys, I already tweeted about this shit, okay? I don't want to repeat myself too much, okay? But this dog shit, okay, of like, oh man, if somebody says some shit, okay, so pog and empowering, but if you reply to them and you have a certain platform, bro, you're platforming hatred and harassment. Dude, what the fuck is this meta, man? What is this? When is this shit gonna stop? Like, where did you draw the line between being able to express yourself and say what's your mind or defend yourself? Like, what do you have to do these days? Like, you have to just tank. How is it a victim complex, you fucking moron? How am I being a victim? You're saying that everybody can throw harpoons at me, but I can't spray dust in their face if I can move on with my life, man. Bro, it's so shit. Stop getting mad because you didn't build a good platform to defend yourself, you fucking moron, okay? Or next time you come with a harpoon, get a better one, a sharper one, and throw it harder, you moron. Dude, stop modeling at the size of the defense or at the size of the army that comes back to you because you weren't able to finish the kill because your argument was fucking dog shit. Next time, build your own platform, pussy. You want to be in a fucking boat race? Build a boat, bitch. It's that simple. Holy shit, man.
Not what I said, actually. Who cares? Let's scroll all the way down. Where was there's some guy that commented on this, and I had replied to him. Where is it? So this guy says exactly about this whole situation, but you know, women are always right these days, no matter what happened. Like, this person is, they always go out of their way to take their agenda and put you as the standard bearer for their agenda.
Yeah, they work backwards.
Like, these are people who are not even really fans of somebody like xQc or Adept. They don't give a fuck about them. All they do is they look for cases where a woman catches an L, and they're happy to see it. So just because these people are aligning with xQc does not necessarily mean that xQc is wrong. It's kind of what happened with like the Johnny Depp thing whenever, let's be honest, all the people who hate women, they were also on Johnny Depp's side. It just makes sense. But that doesn't mean that his side is wrong or that there's anything intrinsically sexist about his side. So it's important to understand that. And I think also as a community, it's important to try to keep those people out of your community. That's why I made the comment that I did about that, so nobody turns it into some fucking bullshit where they get to spread their agenda because some girl didn't talk to them in high school 8 years ago. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, how does it make sense, yeah? Pac-Man.
100% in a Rise novel, good for
okay, I enjoyed that. Thanks, Asmongold, for this
especially whenever her wishes put him in a position that's not advantageous and makes him look bad. I think that's what the big difference is right there. Is like now he has to look bad. Why is Mizkif playing Tower of Fantasy? Was this an ad? Oh, it's an ad.
Oh, Sam?
To your baby.
A Luca Tim.
I'm not wearing Botox, man. I don't know why you really keep saying that shit there. On the what? My balls, bro. Bro.
Sticker RP.
5 months xQcl.
Yeah, Stanley does this. 4s and 2. Okay, relax.
What are y'all, bro?
All these other streamers are.
A Luca Tim.
These people are bad to each other. What the fuck are people doing?
A Luca.
I feel bad for xQc.
A Luca.
Most of all, I feel bad for xQc that being treated like he is. Like people do to him.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm fortunate to have a platform and be able to survive when shit fucking goes wrong.
He's a millionaire.
Exactly. I can just cry my fucking sports car when I'm chilling.
Doesn't mean you should treat him like that.
51 months Bog. This drama shit gets so boring, but I'm still here xQcl.
And it is weird to me that it isn't obvious to people that he might be struggling a little bit sometimes.
Nah, genuinely, dude. I was going to say this. I mean, I'm happy that he's he's look for the best. He's being chill. He's being chill about it. Okay, but the most therapeutic thing out there was just talk about it at once. Even if things got worse, okay, just saying it initially was like a cloud above my head, and I'm chilling.
You try to minimize damage, and they say you manipulate. You try to talk to her, and they call you content
That was the
farmer,
cloud.
misogynist, etc. It's a lose-lose situation.
I had a massive cloud above my head. It just annoyed me because I hate keeping things under wraps. Okay, I like saying it so I can move on. Okay, it's part of moving on, bro. Like closure, exactly. Okay, so I had this massive cloud, and me just saying it, even if it cost me a lot in terms of like I have to defend myself and I have to be fucking annoying and I have to sacrifice my content for this shit and be overly about the shit. Yeah, I get it. Okay, it's more small clouds. But for me, the big cloud is gone, so I'm chilling. I'm good. Everybody DMs me, whatever, and I feel thankful for that. People, hey, you good, bro? I'm feeling fantastic. This cloud is gone. I'm chilling, bro.
This xQc stuff that happened before this is
like
a great example of it.
Yeah, try and never want to
You know
talk.
what I'm saying? Like 15 fucking streamers sit there like suck his cock. One thing happens where like they can eat him,
Blood in the
destroy him.
water.
Suddenly like 15 mutuals or acquaintances or friends suddenly like become enemies.
Mm-hmm.
It's why I don't get involved. I just stay in my own lane. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I'm serious. Like, this xQc stuff that happened before this is like a great example of it.
Yeah, try and never want to
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
Before this
15 fucking streamers sit there like suck his cock. One thing happens where like they can eat him,
Blood in the
destroy him.
water.
Suddenly,
It's the fucking dude, bro. It's the blood-seeking wolf phenomenon, bro. I'm telling you, the blood-seeking wolf phenomenon, dead has, man. Weird. That is weird.
A week prior to that even tier list thing, I was talking about how disappointed I am that large content creators regularly fucking use their audience to, or rather, never keep their audience in check when their communities are fucking popping off on streamers. This happens to Misgift, and I know it bothers.
You're right, Hassan is better. Instead of moderating his community, not to pop off, what he does is that he takes the burden, guys, and it pops off himself. He takes the jobs. Guys, you know what, guys? I'm hiring myself, guys. Everybody stand back. I got this. I'm gonna be the fucking blood-seeking wolf and go hard on these motherfuckers. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, guys. Come on, I got this, man. That's what he does. How fucking insane ironic is that, man? How is our...
are fucking popping off on streamers. This happens to Misgift, and I know it bothers him. This happens to Ludwig, and I know it bothers him a little bit as well. Okay? Like...
Is the streamer tier list the new one? No, I think we need to do a mental stability streamer tier list retake about this. Yeah, I think that's the. Yeah, this is the next step, really. From most snake to least snake. What is that, man? What is this, bro? Come on, man.
What's a forsen, chat? Forsen. What the fuck is a forsen? Someone said I'm on Forsen side. What is that?
What? I don't know what that is. What is this? What is that, man? What is that? What is? I don't. Oh my god, dude. What? What is this? What? What the fuck? What is that, man? What is that? I don't know what that is.
DDG for life lesser.
What?
You did say I won't go.
Okay, dude, it's the same clip. What? What the fuck? What is that, man? What is that? What? Just stop. It's not funny anymore, dude.
Draw the line between.
Wait, so he said mogul male? What's mogul male? So it's 1 minute.
How's it going, boys? Welcome back to Mogul Mail. Now, look, today's video is something I was hoping I
1
wouldn't have to make.
minute.
I was hoping to avoid the drama entirely, but I kind of got dragged into it, and I feel like I have decent insight.
Oh yeah. How did you get dragged in? Bloody? How'd that happen? Oh, shit. How'd you get dragged in? What happened? Did somebody come pick him up and drag him into it? What happened to it?
So I thought I'd make this video, just a quick one to talk about it. I'm not trying to be the next Keemstar, but this channel was founded on being a channel talking about big platform changes and then occasional drama. And then letters written in by fans, which has... Anyway, we're going to jump into this story, which is about xQc, biggest streamer in the world, with a very public breakup with his girlfriend. Very personal things were talked about that we're going to dive into today. And here's the first clip, which comes from some YouTube channel about xQc, where he talked about me. So here it is. Oh, no face.
Yeah, like I said, this is what I don't like about this is that there's no reason to double down on the Ludwig shit. Okay, I have a lot of respect for Ludwig, and I'm sorry I didn't show up. Okay, and I felt bad for Ludwig, and I'm making up to him, and I'm gonna reestablish my relationship with Ludwig. Ludwig clutched up. Ludwig is fantastic, and I fucked up, man.
I'm not talking about this drama. You thought I was actually gonna make a video? Come on. Me? It's a weekend, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling this weekend. Hey, have a good weekend, guys. Subscribe.
What? What? I knew something was up with the minute video, man. That's so cooked up. Bro, a minute video. Come on, man. That was so predictable, man. Wait, hold up. Here's what he says. No more farming after this. No more farming after this.
Which I still double down on. I think I feel the same way, too, about streaming relationships. Which is why you'll notice most of the friends
Yo, Twitch. Okay.
Video game scene.
Guys.
Gamba,
let's have a
message about X.
You use something bad for something good. What is the thing that is bad here? This whole thing. What is something that is good? The fact that we can do something with Twitch. What about this? What if you had a clip like this? And we could seamlessly...
Which I still double down on.
Click,
I think I feel the same way, too.
And now we're watching the VOD.
About streaming relationships, which is why you'll notice most of the friends that I hang out with are people like Atrioc, in Stans, in Slime, in Nick, in Aiden, in Cutie. I don't really hang out with streamers outside of streaming.
Yeah, we heard that, but I'm assuming this is
because I noticed when I got more viewers, people invited me to more things, would want to hang out with me more. So every single daily friendship and relationship that I keep up with is generally a non-streaming relationship. I find streaming relationships very fickle, you know, and I feel like it's hard to understand any intention.
Bro, I like that you stopped the video there. It's like just a Chad Elwig.
It's a weird thing. I've talked to Toast about it a lot too, because it's like, okay, how do you draw the line between a mutually beneficial relationship for content and for views and a meaningful friendship that will exist past that, you know? And it's different because, like,
I think the how do you call this? I think the solution to this is intrinsic value, and this is something that I say a lot. Okay, that is not only right in the content creation sphere, in business, in real life, in whatever. This is in everything. It's finding intrinsic value, and what's that intrinsic value? It's value that isn't tied to something else. It's intrinsic value. You understand? You understand it? I view this friend as this, whether the views are high, low, whether they're canceled or not. It's intrinsic.
I worked at Best Buy, and I made a lot of friends there, and I worked at even the vape company. I had a bunch of friends there. But you know how you have work friends?
I think it's only for you. Whatever.
Schlatt, let's hang out soon. Schlatt, I would love to hang out. But you know how you have work friends, and then you leave. If you leave that job, usually you don't keep in contact with them. Right. It's kind of similar with streamers, but it's so heightened because everybody who's watching is like, oh, they're best fucking friends forever, dude. They're such amazing friends.
Bro, it's why out of 10 of them, there's a chance that you'll have 1 or 2 that are friends. Does that make sense, though? I feel like ignoring the fact that even though you have 10 that are kind of like friends, it's still possible that you're going to have at least 1 or 2 that end up being friends. It's about finding those friends. Sometimes you think you found those friends, but it's one-sided. It's only friends like that for them, but not the way they are for you. You understand? And that's kind of why I'm figuring this out sometimes, is that I'm at the job with all my friends that are kind of like friends, and the job is over, and I think I hang out with these guys as actual friends, but for them, I'm like the other guys that I left. Does that make sense? So it's like,
And everyone sees that, and they don't see like the normal people that you hang out with. I think it's a little different for me because I have the yard, so people, I mean, that is most of my day. The Yard podcast is literally me and Aiden in the office. The only exception is Nick Yingling is also there. But I don't even think it's a fake thing. It's more like there's a mutually beneficial relationship that forms naturally, and then there's a giant group of people who watch these relationships and draw conclusions that aren't based off of the relationships, but are rather based like with the reality of the relationships, but what they see of the relationship.
Feels bad for Saikuno. Bro, why is he so parasocial, bro? Also, what is this?
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
You know? And that's just what it is. It's the same reason people start shipping instantly. You know? It's kind of like the teachers don't have lives outside of school phenomenon, except it's like I don't know these streamers outside of what they show on stream, and on stream Ludwig always hangs out with Saikuno. They're probably the best friends in the world. I love Saikuno. I like hanging out with him. I have fun every time we do. We rarely hang out outside of stream.
Okay.
He's a guy who likes staying in his house. I'm a guy who likes staying in my house.
Okay, guys, last one before I leave this shit, okay? One last thing about this. Okay? It's not about how often you hang out with them. It's the ratio of time that you hang out with people and that person. The thing is that me hanging out with somebody off stream for 5 minutes might be extremely meaningful to me because I spent 8 minutes in my entire week hanging out with people, and 5 of those were with that person. So that thing has a more value. I feel like I'm more friends with that person because of the ratio that they take in the time that I spent socializing. That's it.
Damn, so this whole thing is actually
he mostly hangs out with, like,
it feels
me, young Ray Leslie. I hang out with the Yard Boys on a Saturday night when I'm not streaming, where you're not usually going to chill. I'd like to, but it's not usually what happens. So I think that's like a weird reality. And it's even weirder when you're the biggest streamer in the world.
With you. I receptive to that.
Which is what xQc has.
Wait, what did I say?
It's even weirder when you're the biggest streamer in the world.
In the world!
Which is what xQc has. You know, and when we've talked in the...
Well, thankfully, though, okay? Thankfully is that people forget about this, okay? But I made a good amount of friends on the way up. Not number 2, settle down. Okay? And not a lot of you guys know about these guys because I don't bring them up on stream sometimes because some of them don't stream, whatever. And I have a good amount of people. I have a good amount of people. Mendo's one of them. Do I hang out with him off stream? Not really. Do I send him videos of me farting? I do sometimes. Okay? And I hang out with Maki sometimes here and there when we bet on league games and we lose money. And sometimes I'll hop on Discord with some other people. Boom.
In the past, he's talked about like the value he brings, the relationships he cultivates, and what makes him anxious and not anxious in those. And he's treated me a lot nicer after I worked on a show with him. I think he always had a bit of respect for me, but he's treated me a lot nicer. I mean, at least from the Rust days where I was just Pepe Payne's Andy. We've improved since then. And I think that's because he sees that I add value more than, you know, basic friendship rule of thumbs.
It's less the dynamic isn't as nefarious as you would think it'd be Because yeah, he's wording it in a way that's like more like crude or whatever. And I guess people can last topic, okay? I guess people can think it's so like this, right? But I think it's not the most part of it. It's not the most part of it. It's finding out that because they did that, that person is a certain way that's attractive to be around, and you want to be around them because of the nature that made them do that. It's not that they did that that's that good. It's what made them do that. That means a lot. It's the symbolism. People that are energetic and want to do stuff. People that are around and want to bolster into the future and build something. People that are active and want to do good and get to higher places. It's that behavior that you want to be around. It's being around the fucking wolf and not a sheep. It's being around somebody who's a fighter and not a fucking pussy ass bitch ass. Okay? That's what's attractive. Not the fact that they fought, the fact that they're a fighter. Does that make sense? And sometimes I have to say to people, okay, and it will go against his take, and all the other people and all their takes, last thing. Okay, this will go against everybody. But I find fighters in streamers that have 10 viewers, 100 viewers, and some of these guys who don't even stream. Some people who don't even turn their stream off are better streamers than better people that are at the very top 1% of it. Some fighters aren't tied to viewership or size or vertical relationships. Some people are just built like that. Boom. And one of them was Greek. Okay? It's why it's hard for people to say, oh yeah, because Greek is leached his way up to the top. It didn't matter. Because even when Greek didn't stream, he was like that. And that's kind of inspiring, bitch ass. You know?